within our Discord community, we always like to ask these questions because it brings us a little bit of levity, but also just starts the process of getting to know you.
Mm.
And I love this question personally. I think maybe just as a mom, but what
Are
was
they like
your
rapid fire questions? Should
Oh,
I go like
no,
super fast or okay?
this is that
no,
Jimmy
no,
Kimmel
no.
rapid fire questions.
Okay.
We're
Okay.
not.
No, we can take our
um,
time.
yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. So the first question from the community is, what was your favorite toy as a child?
Barbies. I
Mm,
love to play Barbies. And I don't know, obviously things are very different in, 2022 as far as the toys that are available to kids. But for me, when I was young, I think it was kind of my place to process things. I'm an only child, and I think for me, it was a place where I could go and I mean, I don't recall the scenarios that I was playing out, but I think that I was able to kind of allow situations to unfold between these characters that I was, creating in my mind.
It's like a Real Housewives of LA
there
like
were
going on.
no room for cliffhangers. She worked that out between Barbie and Ken.
I love that.
That's
Did
right.
did you do storylines and things? Like, did you have, because as an only child, also, like, I was so involved in that whole, imagination world was like the only place I could be, actually. It was hard to rip me out of there.
Yeah, I think I was very imaginative, and I think that I think I'm also very relational based. Like I love people, I love my relationships, and maybe as an only child just found an outlet in these relationships that I was maybe creating or just finding some comfort in. If I couldn't be with people,
That's so cool.
here's a whole community that I get to hang out with all the time.
The second question is, what is your star sign?
Okay, I'm an Aquarius.
The
Ooh.
water bearer.
Do you
Do
know
you,
much about Aquarians?
I
Well,
do,
do
Rachel. I think we
I
all know a bit about Aquarians. They're
uh,
leading the future is what's going on.
yeah, it's funny. I have an Aquarian. My oldest is an Aquarian. And just as even my understanding of Aquarians evolves, like it helps me to understand him a little better. And Sky, is always what is it, the stars guide, but they don't compel.
Yeah, the stars incline, they don't compel, which means
Incline.
yeah, they have, you have inclinations from the stars as your programming, but you are the master of your own destiny, obviously, and can become anything you want.
So I'm going to flip this one on you, Sky. So, Jackie, because of our shared background, have you ever looked at your Chinese zodiac sign in conjunction with your this sign?
That's interesting. I'm a
Yeah.
rat
So am
for,
I.
oh, interesting.
What the
Okay.
heck?
Yeah.
I can't.
So
I'm gonna just drop the mic right now and leave, and you guys can take over the whole pod. All right? That's like,
I just want to know what you feel is your superpower.
I truly believe that mindfulness is a superpower. I think that it is something that every single one of us has, right? And the moment that we can understand it, tap into it, utilize it, we are all walking around with this superpower in our backpack that we don't even realize is there, and it's so transformative. It can transform an entire situation that you're in. It can transform the way that you walk into a situation or come out of it. I think it's incredible.
okay. And so when you're not like busy, raising kids and being a loving partner and, joining your community and like uplifting and elevating their minds, what is your hobby or like creative outlet? Like, what just gets you going?
I like dancing. I don't know if that's a hobby, but
Yeah,
it's just
it's a
for
creative
me
outlet.
it's an expression. Yeah, it's just it's a release, it's an expression, um it's so there's something so playful and joyful about it. It's like immediately mood shifting, and I used to dance all the time in my 20s and maybe early 30s, and I feel like now it's just something that doesn't happen in the same way, like it doesn't happen as regularly as it used to, and I miss that.